Welcome, fellas. Well, it's time for the upcoming season. Yeah, it's time for the upcoming season of TUF. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one because last TUF was pretty much shitty. I really think last TUF was a big pain in the ass. I hope this TUF gonna turn better because it does. If it doesn't, man, I don't know what am I gonna do. But if it doesn't, man, that's gonna be horrendous. It's gonna be horrible if it doesn't. Going to be very, very frustrated, though. Everything that plays out, it's gonna be horrible. Really. 1 second to get a hold of something. I hate mosquitoes. Here I am. Well, yes, Xib, good morning. You declined. Ah, no problem, man. I'm here. Well, I woke up. I hope I didn't wake up for another horrible season. TUF season 1 was horrible. Uh, I just hope TUF season 2 is at least going to be a bit better. Like last time, I woke up at 4 a.m. just to watch 10 seconds of fighting. So all I'm hoping is that I'm at least going to get a bit more fighting this time. Cause I mean, come on. I'm on my way home from work. Oh, you're working at night. Whoa. Must have been a hard work. Respect to you too, man. Probably working graveyard. Not an easy way to go, but congrats, man. Well, I don't know who will be fighting. You never know. You know that's a problem at TUF. You never know. You never know who is going to fight. They usually don't announce. I know the bracket, but I assume Timur Valiev gonna fight in this season. He should be fighting. Last time only Roosevelt Roberts was fighting Nate Jennerman. I assume it's going to be. I assume this time it's going to be that way. I just need to share this on Discord. 1 second. Yeah, you remembered me very well. I need to share this on Discord. Okay, I share this on Discord. As long as in this episode, I hope he sees Connor and let's get them close. That would be fun. That would be fun. I don't know what is UFC planning to do really, but I'm a bit, how to say, something is really a pain in the ass here. No, in this episode, something. I hope this episode is gonna look better, but it really is to some point a pain in the ass. It really is some pain in the ass. Like last time, it really was a pain in the ass. Need find place to watch this episode. I agree, man. Every episode of TUF should be followed. Yeah, last episode was brutal, was horrible, man. Last episode was like a real pain in the ass. But I hope we are going to see better episodes. Sorry, I got some mosquitoes here that I need to take care of. I hate those mosquitoes. One mosquito is a real pain in the ass. Yeah, last episode was a real pain in the ass. Arenal Dana seemed to be in the intro for this episode. Maybe that's not gonna look bad. Yeah, but last episode I was having major expectations, and it turned out to be one of the worst episodes in the whole TUF season that I have ever seen. They need record only Connor and it will be a great episode. Pah. Connor shows prospects, which is... No, it's hard to choose prospects and to be successful. It's very much hard to choose prospects and to get a hold of a lot of success. Also, Guru the Musical made a fun video of Amir Albazi. Mm. I really have to see how is this gonna work out. But I'm hoping. First time I saw Amir last fight. Well, was a nice fight. Not gonna criticize him, really was a nice fight. Amir did a solid job last fight. But I'm just hoping this time it ain't gonna be a pain in the ass. Because last episode really was a pain in the ass. Last episode was really horrible. Yeah, right, last episode was like one of the most horrible episodes I've ever seen in the whole TUF season. I mean, I was unable to watch TUF live priorly because it was unavailable in Serbia. Right now it's available, but I think Timur Valiev should be fighting on this episode, I think. Def agree. Hello, Prime MMA fans. It was a nice fight. What kind of fighter he is? Yes, it was a nice, decent fight. Very much of a decent fight, yes. But still, to this point, I think KKR France won. Again, gonna see. It's kicking off in 1 minute. No, really, it was a terrible episode. Yes, I know, man. It's actually the worst TUF episode I've ever seen in my whole life. I've never seen the worst episode in my whole life of the whole TUF season. I really think it was a horrible, horrible episode. You watch 45 minutes for what? For 10 seconds of fighting. Roosevelt Roberts floors him. We get to know pairs that was fine, but man, who cares about their private lives? Who cares about their backgrounds? Everybody has backgrounds. Everybody has women, children. It's normal. I mean, it's normal. Kevin, Dana White is favoring. Well, I think Nevada State Athletic Commission is going too far with these horrible judges. They're really going too far, man. UFC has no control over it, but it really went too far. Like, imagine like Abubakar Nurmagomedov versus Zaleski dos Santos. Zaleski won 2 rounds, fair and square. Maybe even whole 3 they gave a split to Eliseo. I'm like, what the heck? Alex, how you doing? I'm just saying, Athletic Commission is really pretty much a joke. It is. It is, man. I mean, I understand, like, protecting some fighters, okay, but don't ruin the sport, man. They are ruining the sport with those horrible calls and decision. They are ruining the sport. I'm just being honest. I'm just being realistic. They are killing the sport with that. Right now, well, oh, it's starting. They could. Oh man, Saudi Amato, it's painful. It's painful even to mention his name. I assume Timur Valiev gonna fight on this episode. On last episode, Roosevelt Roberts floored Nate Jennerman, so I don't know, man. Last episode was horrible. We know the pairs, but I don't know who is going to fight who. Yeah, Saudi Amato, you are right, guys. That guy had so many questionable calls. I mean, how can you give like? Isn't that the guy who gave 49-46 when everybody else, who gave 49-46 to other fighter when every other referee gave 49-46 to a different opponent? Isn't that the guy, the Mr. Controversial referee? Timur Valiev is pretty much skillful in the striking. He is. He is. As much as I know, Valiev should be fighting on this episode, but they didn't announce the schedule, etc. At Wells, Vera, McKenzie, Hammond, Jennerman smoked out, Mendo Gutierrez, Rico de Silva, Landon Quinones, Chandler versus Mcgregor. Also, they are coaching, and I'm pretty much looking forward to this. Valiev is rare entertaining. Valiev is fun Dagestani. There are many, maybe 2 or 3 entertaining Dagestanis to watch, but Valiev is definitely fun Dagestani. I can agree with that. Umar, Usman are fun, Zabit was fun, Valiev is fun, and that's basically it. Oh, fight day. Yeah, you're right, Timur Valiev will be fighting. This is Timur Valiev. Valiev is entering the ring. He is still a bantamweight. That's okay. Valiev is entering. Trevor Wells. I just think vets are too strong. Just think this time vets are too strong. Just to get a hold a bit of water and coming. Team Chandler versus Team Mcgregor. Is Amir a striker or grappler? Saw his first fight 2 nights ago. I think he's a mixture. I'm not sure. Amir has very good striking. I mean, he is coached by Dewey Cooper. Vets are brutally good in some aspects of the game. Amir is coached by Dewey Cooper, so his striking is pretty good. I was thinking that Amir is a grappler until I was seeing his fight against Alessandro Costa. But after that fight, I think he's an all-rounder, like Belal, something like that. I think he's something like Belal. You'll get your opportunity. Whether it is next week or wait it takes it get you a few antifungals something or oh painful. Belal not good anything. Amir looked great. I didn't expect Amir to fight toe to toe against KKR France. That's not what I was expecting. And I was a bit shocked. I was a bit surprised with how everything played out. But I'm glad that it played out nicely. I just hope this episode is not going to be a waste of time, as I woke up in the middle of the night and I really want to see. I really want to see good things from this episode. Kai reminded me of Volk of his style so quick. They are pretty much alike. Belal hates to make 170. Oh yeah, can't make 170. Well, it's Ramadan time. I can't make 170. What division is that? Is he in the UFC? Vets are, I think, bantamweight and lightweight on this TUF. As much as I know, Valiev is fighting at bantamweight. As much as I know, Roosevelt Roberts is lightweight. I think only bantamweight is lightweight. Vets is my favorite fighter. Oh yeah, Vets. You're right. Vets are having a great lineup this time. Vets are really having a great lineup this time. Who is who in the UFC? Valiev used to be in UFC, not anymore. None of them is in the UFC anymore. We have some vets are former UFCs as much as I know, and prospects are not. Majority of vets are former UFCs. I think so. Valiev competed in UFC. I don't know, like I would have to see, but prospects no. For example, Carlos Ferrer is prospect. Must see who's fighting though on this fight card. I really must see who's fighting, but I have a feeling this is going to be a better episode than episode 1 because episode 1 it was by far the worst episode in my whole life, and it can't get worse than that. If you are asking me, it can't get worse than that. It really can't get worse than that. Dana White talking to Michael Chandler. Uh, Hello, Grayson. Do you have any bets for this weekend? Yes, I have. I have 3 bets. I wrote them in my previous live chat. I wrote them. You will be a bit surprised with my bets this weekend. Jazz versus Mav over 2.5. I also have Mike Mello to win. And can they change edit after big backlash of an episode? Yes, they always can. And I'm thinking of putting money. I'm also thinking of putting money on like another fight, but so far I was also thinking of putting money on Dvorak. Didn't do that. Right now, I'm gonna tell you, I put money on Benel Dariush to win, on Mike Mello to win, and I put money on Jezudevicius versus Maverick over 2.5. I'm thinking of adding some money on Blake Bowder. Roosevelt Roberts, that bracket is on. That is what I'm thinking right now, putting money on that. Well, I assume they can change edit. They should be able to. WXC. Mercy fighter. Mando Gutierrez, bantamweight. I really wondered if they changed the lineup. So far, I bet on Dariush Imov and Jasmine to get the upset. I think Chris Curtis might actually outwork that guy. Gutierrez versus Rosas. I remember Mando Gutierrez taking part in the White Contender Series, and Raul Rosas hit him with a spinning back kick and out grappled him. Rosas pretty much dominated in that fight, but so far, I think Gutierrez will get an opportunity to fix his mistakes. If he's fighting on that episode, it should be a good fight because he is Dana White Contender Series fight. Contender Series is a serious thing. Yes, if you're asking me, Dana White Contender Series is a serious thing. It's not like a street tag competition. Dana White Contender Series, only best of the best are there. Only best of the best fight there, if you're asking me. Who wins? I bet on Darius. Not worth betting on MMA, better to bet on football. Think Chris Curtis isn't active enough at kicking range. That is true. Emo should follow the Jack Hermanson game plan of movement and leg kicks. And angling. Of course, it's angling. It's all about angling when you're fighting Chris Curtis. But if you try fighting him toe to toe, he's gonna fuck you up definitively. Chris Curtis definitely gonna fuck you up if you try fighting him toe to toe. That's a horrible call. You're right about that. Like if Mando Gutierrez is fighting, that's gonna be nice. Hey Muchis, how are you doing, man? Thoughts on gunning down Cody Saftik. Bang bang. I'll be honest with you, man. I was giving myself 5% of chances against Saftik. Now I'm brutally honest now with you. But Illinois Bigfoot, Jack Attack, they were like my greatest support in the chat, and I gunned that guy down, and I'm happy because of that. I have difficult opponent in second round. True Analyst is extremely underrated channel, so I think that's gonna be a picking. But against Saftik, like I was minus. No, Saftik was like I don't know. I was plus 360 or something like that. I was brutal underdog. I was maybe plus 360, plus 250, brutal underdog. Have you seen Zlatan last moment with Milan? Yes, I've been a fan of Zlatan. You actually have one improvised fight of Zlatan Ibrahimovic on my channel. You can take it out. Hey, Muchis, you were the only guy who wrote in the chat. You were the guy who wrote that I gunned down Cody Saftik. I'm grateful to you for that. Thank you so much, man. Like, I'm very grateful to you for that. Like, many people didn't expect that I was gonna gun down Cody Saftik, and I'm actually happy. Even if I lose to Wayne Gaethje, the true analyst, no problem to me. Thoughts on gunning down, I'm happy, man. You don't even know how happy I am. I'm brutally happy. And Mr. Arkansas did a great job. Have you seen how many upsets we were having in that tournament? Like MMA Experts is out, Angelo Vivant Pix is out, also MMA Guru is out, which was a massive upset. Cody Saftik is out. Man, so many high-level players are out. MMA is much easier than football to bet. It is true, football is hard. Football is very hard. But in that tournament, like many favorites failed in round one. I'm glad that I advanced to round of 16, but like some channels are heavily underrated. And yeah, True Analyst Wayne Gaethje is very underrated channel. I'm hoping to advance to next round, but it's not gonna be easy. Also, Mike's MMA picks destroyed MMA Experts, and he literally destroyed MMA Experts. Like, it's not misunderstood. Talking to normal football, not the American one. Normal football is also hard for betting. Yeah, you're talking about soccer. Like, they call it soccer. You're talking about the European football. European football is also hard for betting. I also think European football is way harder than MMA for betting. I think MMA is harder to pick. Anything that can happen. Yes, European football is hard, succeed for me. It's hard, you know why? Because if some team is a favorite, it's like 1.20, 1.30. Favorites don't lose that much, but when they lose, they ruin your whole parlay. That's why I'm thinking it's tricky. I'm actually thinking of adding Blake Wilder to my parlay just to say I have those 3 bets, but I might add Blake Wilder until Friday. But I'm thinking of that fight. I'm not sure. I'm not unsure either. That's why easy to pick. Odds are bad. Yeah, odds suck. Cannot bet on European football. Make my living wage from betting on MMA. You are doing a great job by betting on MMA, man. You are really doing an excellent job by betting on MMA. MMA is like... Yeah, but you know what is good thing about MMA? All those odds. Really great for you, brother. I don't bet at all. I do bet, but last time, for example, last time I lost all 3 bets last time. I usually win, but last time I lost all 3 bets. So yeah, I was only happy because I smoked out Cody Seftic. KKR France was robbed, and that was one of my bets. And the other 2 bets, Caceres Pineda not going the distance. It went the distance. Yeah, didn't go well for me. But it's all part of the game. It's all life, I think. Most people can't control their betting. I don't want to become like that. I bet for free. There's a fun app. I bet I don't bet for a lot of money. I mean, you can track my bets. I don't bet I'm not investing millions. I usually have $5, $10 on some fight. It's not much money. Yeah, but you are right. Many people get addicted. Many people are going to become addicted, and I'm not going to become a victim of my own betting stuff. Oh, Gibson fought at Tachi Palace fights. Yeah, I remember Gibson fighting back there. They are now announcing, but you never know who is gonna fight who, and that is something that is pretty hard. He had 1K and Daniel Santos to win 1.5K last Saturday. Amazing. I respect that. It's fun. I just stay away from it. It works better for me. Yeah, good luck, Grayson. UFC Fight Night 44, Cody Gibson was fighting Johnny Bedford. Well, yeah, it's okay. Maybe you can't control your betting. If you can't control your betting, then you are right for not betting. I can control. I always put $5-10 on the fight, and it's not much money. Hope Zlatan show up in UFC Dubai now that he retired. Zlatan is massive MMA fan. I know Zlatan is a heavy MMA fan. Yeah, that guy, the Moochies is Mr. Arkansas's greatest supporter, and I'm extremely happy to have him in this chat. But kicking out Cody Seftic in round 1, guys, he has the whole network behind him. 41K subscribers. He has the whole Maya Media network behind him, and he literally got smoked by a villain. Zlatan likes him, Zlatan. I hope he get ticket. Well, he should get one. Of course he likes him, he's a Swede. It's normal. I mean, I would also like a Serbian fighter or a Bulgarian fighter. That is normal. He should like them. They're just showing how fighters train, but I wanna see some blood. Or from Khabib. Khabib not fighting anymore. But Khabib's team is something different. But Khabib not fighting anymore, so I think it's pretty much painful to watch. Khabib not fighting and not participating in fights. Zlatan likes all Russian Balkan fighters. I was thinking he is a fan of Damir Hadžović. No, Damir Hadžović, a Bosnian fighter. I believe he's fighting under the flag of Denmark. Hadžović is actually not a pain in the ass. That guy, Damir Hadžović. He is actually a fun fighter. Islam is fighting Khabib, can give Zlatan tickets. Islam gonna fight? That is gonna be nice. I would like if they could replay Islam versus Volk again. That would be nice. Because that fight, like, I would also like to see the reprise of KKR France versus Amir Albazi. I would also like to see the reprise of those two fights because they were extremely close. They were extremely close. I hope at one point they're going to do Islam versus Volk too. I think an Islam versus Bani. I know, because of the fans. You got the Syrian versus Dagestani. That's okay. Darius versus Islam would have the most wrestling scrambles. I at least hope it would not turn into a boring fight. I mean, Makachev is not a boring fighter. I can't criticize him about that. He can be, but in the last two fights, he was not boring. Just in the last two fights, he was not boring. But can he turn into a boring fighter? Yes, he can if required. I mean, he's like a chameleon. I love Gamrot versus Dariush. Gamrot is a fun fighter. I don't think anyone can hold Dariush on the floor. Nobody can. Dariush is a very scrappy. Gamrot Arman, so great fight. Yeah, actually, I was a bit surprised that Arman lost that fight. It was a close one, but I was thinking they're going to favor Arman for that one. They didn't expect he was going to lose. Oh, come on, man, you're just talking to this guy, to that guy. Why is it you have such a waste of time? I know Cody Gibson has a family. I actually interviewed that guy. That guy. I know he has a nice family, but come on, that's why Islam Benny will be epic round fight. You never know. Maybe they're going to keep it standing. You never know with Benny. Benny can also choose to keep it standing. Jimmy the Drunk. Vane versus. Oh, let's go! Grayson, that's why it's so exciting. Hey, where is Jimmy the Drunk? He also responded to the comment. Well, yeah, man, I'm going against true analyst Wayne Gaethje. But Wayne Gaethje is underestimated, guys. Many people are thinking because I have greater number of fans. No, I think it's a pick, and Wayne Gaethje knows what he's doing. And he kicked out. I mean, he didn't kick out a stupid guy. Wayne Gaethje kicked out a serious name out of the tournament. Wayne Gaethje kicked out a dangerous name. Ben is better defense on ground than Volk. TUF fight for Islam. I think Benny is the only guy who can defeat Makachev at the moment. And of course, if Volk fights him again, I'm giving Volk very good chances. Last time I picked Makachev to win dominantly. And I made a mistake. Yes, I made a mistake. Because it was a super close fight. So this time, what is this tournament you speak of? Follow this guy, you will see. He has a capper tournament. Follow this guy. He has a fictive capper tournament of 32 cappers predictors, and I was going against Cody Seftic in the first round, and I smoked him out. And the guy has 41K subscribers, and the guy is really a legend at TC, and he got smoked by Villain. Everybody follow Ark Uncivilized. I'm gonna share you the link though. Hold on, guys. I'm going to share you the link of that tournament. Where is Ark Uncivilized? He is not live right now, but there you go. Hold on. I need to find you. Oh man, Gaethje kicked out Burt MMA. Dangerous guy. He kicked out Burt MMA. Burt MMA knows what he's doing. I'm copying that video. Islam will fight winner of Benny versus Oliveira. What are the rules? The rules are following. I'm going to tell you rules right now. There you go, the tournament. So, the rules are following. You get 1 point for every favorite. And you get additional points for underdog. For example, if somebody is an underdog, you are going to get 1 point. Plus, you get, if he's plus 125, you're going to get additional points. You're going to get additional 1.25 if somebody is, for example, underdog plus 125. If I understood well. But I had 8.25 and Cody Saftik had 6 accurate picks. I assume for favorite you get a better score. If somebody is a favorite, then you get 1 point if he wins or she, and if it's the underdog, you're going to get more points. I think if I understood well, I hope I did not misunderstood. So please check the tournament. Check the bracket of the tournament. I kicked out Cody Saftik. Like 8.25 to 6 is a dominant victory. But Wayne Gaethje defeated Burt MMA 905 to 9. He defeated Burt MMA with 905 to 9. And it was the closest fight. Oh, no problem, man. Thank you so much. But Wayne Gaethje knows what he's doing. And you'll see like the bracket. The winner of that, I mean, I was expecting that MMA Guru is gonna reach far, but it didn't happen. I was expecting Angelo V1 picks to reach far, didn't happen. MMA experts to reach far, didn't happen. Even Weezy, man. Even Weezy, like the guy with a lot of accurate picks. Even Weezy, man, like there were so many upsets in the first round. Burt MMA lost to Wayne Gaethje. Also, Burt MMA is a good capper, but it was a close fight, 905 to 9. Was a super, super, super close fight. And yeah, everybody should follow that. Everybody should definitely follow that. That capper tournament is really fun. We will see who's going to be the best YouTube capper. Who is a real guy and who is a scam artist. We are going to find that out. Some guys are really, really destined to be. And some guys are really having a hard time dealing with it. I got my money on Cowboy. Thanks so much, Moochies. Thanks so much. Where can I see the bracket? Scroll. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to... you can see it on my Instagram. Open my Instagram. You have it on my Instagram. Thank you so much, Moochies. I hope I won't disappoint you. Open my Instagram, Grayson. I have a picture on my Instagram. Or you can scroll the video. Or you can scroll the video to later. I don't know exactly. He's showing the bracket somewhere. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to check my Instagram. It is an easier option. I hope I won't be disappointing you. You know, Chris Curtis also appeared in one of my comments when I placed an expectation on him against Nasruddin Imavov, and when he placed it on Nasruddin Imavov, I placed on Chris Curtis. I said Chris Curtis is going to win, and he responded with, "I will not disappoint you." Mike's MMA picks. Yes, he is nice. He is nice, but how many favorites advanced into next round? Literally 1 or 2. Have you seen how many upsets we've seen? Blood Money MMA had the greatest score, 13 to 3. He defeated the MMA Prodigy, but the MMA Prodigy knows what he's doing. That guy is young, but he knows what he's doing. He really knows what he's doing, I'm telling you guys. Like, Blood Money had the best result. Of course, it doesn't have to mean anything, but people believe I'm going to win this division, but true analyst Wayne Gaethje is a dangerous opponent too. But that's gonna be a picking. Like against Cody Saftik, I was a heavy underdog. But I want to say thanks to everybody who believed in me. I want to say thanks to everybody who believed in me, and you believed in me more than I believed in myself. I'm extremely grateful to you for that. MMA Prodigy has made some of the worst bets I've ever seen. Actually, MMA Prodigy had a score of 9, which is actually not a bad score. I had 8.25. But yeah, he was having ups and downs, that's true. But against Blood Money, I was expecting that to be a pick'em. MMA Prodigy versus Blood Money, but Blood Money was on point, like 13.3, man. Blood Money caught many underdogs. Yay, Muchis. Ha, Junior. But he had a score of 9. Yeah, Junior had a score of 9. Also, there are other good cappers on the tournament, but man, Angelo Vivant Picks was smoked out in round 1. MMA Experts was smoked out in round 1. Guru lost round 1. MMA Guru lost round 1. I mean, come on. So many upsets. Weezy lost round 1. When I've seen all those people losing round 1, I was like, and when Mr. Arkansas paired me against Cody Seftic in the first round, you know what I said in his chat? Well, next time you make a tournament, please don't pair me with the favorite number 1. And Ark responded, well, man, I didn't make it. It was just a bracket. I didn't make it. I'm like, but okay, man, I'm in the first hat. Like, I'm in the first hat of the tournament. I'm in the second hat of the tournament. Cody Seftic is in the first tournament. You got 4 hats. And the guy from second hat fighting a guy from the first hat and probably the first favorite of the tournament in the first round. That's like... But okay, maybe better. At least I can dig that I smoked out a favorite. At least I can dig. Are you picking any underdogs for the tournament? For this fight card, yes, I'm picking. I'm picking Jasmine Jasudavicius to win. I'm picking Chris Curtis to win. Who else is the underdog? I think Nate Landwehr has a good chance. I usually have technical picks, but for this you must pick a side. So I wrote and people can get a track of it. People can get a track of it. You can open my UFC 289. My UFC 289. My chat is not locked. You can open it. And everything is written. Who else did I pick from underdogs? I think 3 or 4 underdogs. Who else did I pick? But if Jasmine wins, I'm gonna get a lot of money. Do you wear your notorious cowboy hat when you pick cowboy? Oh, my hat is actually in my condo. Right now I'm at my parents', but my hat is at my condo. If you follow me for UFC Live Fight Companions, you will see the hat, Muchis. And probably if I stream tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'm going to have a hat as to... I am usually 2 days at my parents', Monday and Tuesday, because my parents are a bit older, and I am working from home, but I'm thinking of opening construction company in July, so I will try to spend at least 2 days with my parents every week. I think the UFC wants Imo to win in front of the French-speaking Canadian crowd. I know, it worries me, and I doubt Curtis is gonna knock that guy out. It's painful. It is painful. Yeah, it is painful. Oh, come on, we're just watching veins, scales, etc. I wanna see fights. What kind of episode of TUF this is? It's bullshit. Really is bullshit. Really is bullshit, man. This episode is bullshit. 135.5. Alright, we're seeing veins. I wanna see the goddamn fight. Oh, look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Lee Hammond. Lightweight. Roosevelt, Roberts, and Valiev are solid fighters. It's crazy that they're in TUF. Yeah, it's crazy. It's horrible. It's like horrible there at TUF. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, they're talking. They're talking crap. These bantamweights are talking crap, baby. Are they going to back up the trash talk inside the octagon? If we're going to have another, again, one fight, then I'm gonna go wild, man. Are we going to have one fight again? What kind of UFC is this? Are we going to have one fight again? I mean, come on. Team Mcgregor versus Team Chandler. I mean, come on, fellas. Again, one fight. What kind of joke this is? Fight day. Oh, thanks God we're having a fight day after 35 minutes. Way to go, UFC. Congrats. Congrats, UFC. You really suck. Like I woke up to watch the fight day. Didn't woke up to watch this shit. TUF1 was horrible. Like TUF2 gonna be even more horrible. I mean, come on. Team Chandler locker room. Imagine if we have only 2 fights or only 1 fight at this TUF season. Okay, nice warming up, nice takedown, nice scrambles, but I just want to see some fights. Want to see some fights, fellas. I mean, come on. Mando Gutierrez. Well, wow. You should knock him out early. That's what Connor is saying. Alright, Connor is his coach right now. Mando Gutierrez is a nice prospect, but can he survive this one? Is he lefty? I didn't know Mando Gutierrez is lefty. I was thinking he's a switcher. I was thinking that Mando Gutierrez is not lefty. I really didn't know he's lefty. I was thinking the guy is a switcher. Okay, it's finally fighting time. Finally, we've got fighting day. The day has come. I must be smiled, and I must smile all the way. I won't be able to escape when the cage door closes. Off we go. Look at this. This is a TUF season. Mando Gutierrez with a hat. I love this hat, man. To all my family, my parents, my sister, my brother, my girlfriend, all the people that couldn't be here with me, know that I have you in my heart. When the cage door closes, I won't be able to retreat anymore. Conor McGregor gonna wear a hat. And it's going to be the time for another solid victory. Can Mando Gutierrez do the unthinkable? Can he do the unthinkable? Like, off we go. This is a fight day. I mean, come on, I just want to see the goddamn fight. Round 1 at TUF. Gonna get underway. Conor McGregor with a hat, with Mando Gutierrez hat. That is nice. Mando Gutierrez, 25 years of age, 5'6", 70 inches of reach. Cody Gibson, veteran, 5'10", 71 inches of reach. This is a bantamweight combat. Gutierrez gonna fight Gibson. Gutierrez in blue trunks, Gibson in red trunks. And off we go. The referee in charge of this contest is Jason Herzog. Let's go. No glove touch between the two. Yeah, Gibson is longer, taller, but Mendo Gutierrez is explosive. He's a great southpaw. He's circling. Mendo Gutierrez is circling. Gibson keeps trying to attack. Push kick for Gibson. He misses. Gutierrez keeps feinting all over the place. Look at those feints. Leg kicks for Cody Gibson. High kick missed for Gutierrez. Gutierrez keeps trying to shoot in. Oh, Cody Gibson's tough to take down, and Cody Gibson is pressing against the fence. Excellent knee shield defense on the end of Mendo Gutierrez. Cody Gibson is trying to control this position, but his angles are not good. His takedown offense is okay, but his angles are not good. He won't be able to control for a prolonged period of time. Chandler is yelling. Also, Conor is yelling. But Cody Gibson is having a hard time pressuring his opponent against the fence. This history teacher made a big mistake. And a middle kick for Cody Gibson. Gibson backpedaling. This is a bantamweight tournament. Round 1. Gibson. Oh, it's a middle kick for Mendo Gutierrez. Gibson keeps circling. Leg kick for Gutierrez. Was it a calf kick though? And push kick for Gutierrez. Gibson is trying to crack him open with those jabs. Excellent front kick, and Gibson keeps wrestling against the fence. He's pressuring hard. But superb easy defense in the end of Mendo Gutierrez. Gutierrez is pressed against the fence again. These two guys are scrambling for position. Gutierrez trying to create a significantly greater amount of damage, and this knee shield prevents him from big takedowns. Yeah, these takedowns are pretty much off point right now. Cody Gibson with a jab. More knees. And more knees for Gibson. Big punches for Gibson and a great uppercut. Mendo Gutierrez is trying to return the fire. Gibson attacking with those jabs. These two guys are now fighting toe-to-toe. And a push kick again for Gibson. He's attacking to the body. Is he gonna sandwich Mendo Gutierrez against the fence again? He's trying to work on the body. Gutierrez misses with 2-3. Nice performance by Mendo Gutierrez. A leg kick for Gutierrez. Another leg kick. High kick attempt for Mendo Gutierrez. Leg kick again. And again, big right hand for Cody Gibson. Cody Gibson is doing a great job here. He's controlling the center of the ring. Cody Gibson is pretty much looking skillful. So far, he's looking pretty much skillful. They're exchanging big bombs. Gutierrez is bleeding. Already is bleeding. His nose is covered in blood. Not looking good for Mendo Gutierrez, got to say. Already looking pretty much horrible for Mendo Gutierrez. Gutierrez with the big right. 1-2 for Mendo Gutierrez. Uh-oh, Cody Gibson drags him. Wow! Gutierrez is in big trouble. He is getting battered. Cody Gibson with the victory. Oh, Cody Gibson with a quick victory. Round 1 stoppage for Cody Gibson. Wow. Mendo Gutierrez was wobbled badly with a big punch, and then he got smoked out by a barrage of fists on the ground. It seems prospects are not doing a good job tonight at all. Man, Gutierrez got smoked in round 1. Yeah, Mendo got knocked out. Well, he got TKO'd, but he got TKO'd. Man, he got TKO'd. Man, what a bad luck. He got TKO'd. Didn't look well to me. What can you say, man? It sucks, really much sucks. Gibson advances into next round, but yeah, that flying knee dropped him. That flying knee dropped him pretty much badly. And after he got dropped by a flying knee, he was hammered. He was hammered to sleep. What a victory for Cody Gibson. Easy squeezy win for Cody Gibson, but man, I was thinking Mando Gutierrez was at least gonna give him a hard time. Cody Gibson is 36 years old and he's still fighting like he's 20. Life is not passing him by, man. Not this time. Mando got knocked out. Easy squeezy win. Easy squeezy. Uh-oh, look at the face of Mando Gutierrez. He'll need some stitches. He'll definitely need few stitches. So sad when you get smoked in round 1 and... Man, I mean, come on. Now I got Conor McGregor with his hat and... Yeah, it's like the case of Mando Gutierrez, he didn't look... I don't know what happened after that flying knee. After that flying knee, it was just not him. It was just not him after that flying knee. That flying knee rocked him badly and he was just finished. So Nate Jennerman, Roosevelt Roberts advances to next round, and Cody Gibson advances to next round against Mando Gutierrez. Yeah, what a victory for Cody Gibson. I can say it was a great victory. Mando really pretty much got smoked out. Yeah, Mando was smoked out badly. Look at this Conor McGregor dolls. Oh, he's donating money to people. Are we going to see another fight now? This is fight day. At least another fight. Okay, this is not going to be the worst episode. Stream has ended. For one fight! Screw you! I mean, screw you for one fight. What the hell is happening with these TUF seasons? They're getting worse and worse every single time. Fuck TUF, man. Really much fuck TUF. Can only say pretty much fuck TUF anymore. Guys, okay. Mando got smoked out pretty much worse than Cody Saftik. True. Cody Saftik got dominated by the Bulgarian Cowboy. I dominated Cody Saftik 8.25 to 6. I smoked him out pretty badly. And I can dick all over the place. For a reason, I can dick. And Muchis said that he has money. That he has money on... Cody Saftik's picks have suffered since he got married. That is true. Yeah, he got smoked out badly, and that's it, fellas. That's what I can say. That's it so far. No, really, you pretty much easily smoked that Canadian soy boy. Well, he's soy boy now. 8 to 25. 2-6. A dominant victory, a one-sided ass whooping where the Bulgarian cowboy was swinging the hammer. Haha! And you got the whole Mayo Media Network man behind you, and you got smoked out by a Bulgarian villain. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm going to sleep right now. This episode wasn't the best, but at least it was better than TUF1. But I can't say it was a good one. Nah, it was not a good one. Far from a good one. Okay, catch you later. Maybe today I'm gonna stream, I will see. Need to get some sleep now and later.